All right. All right. The stream should be back. I was having technical difficulties. At some point I minimized my Skyrim stream and my whole PC suddenly stopped knowing how to, I don't know. It was everything was suddenly kind of turning choppy, so I decided to shut it off. So, hey Jacob, I'm back, guys. I'm still literally setting up. Like I don't even have my chat up right now. I'm just looking at OBS. I'm seeing your comments on my OBS of my own stream. Let me get my live streaming page up on YouTube. But yeah, then I looked over and it said that my stream wasn't getting any signal. So I figured, oh, my computer's taking a total dump, modem and all. All this stuff. This is a totally impromptu chat, or totally impromptu stream, so all the stuff that I usually take 20 minutes to do beforehand, just do. Gaming lawyer's computer cannot compute. Cannot compute. It's true. That's how it is. Hey, Jared. Why am I on a Tuesday? Actually, here it's still Monday for me. Just here. Well, like I said when I came on before, I'm here because there's been some bad news in the community, and I was feeling down and just sort of feeling like I want to disconnect with the YouTube community. We lost somebody today, and I know I usually don't stream until Thursday nights, but I found out about this a couple hours ago, and I've just been really kind of in a funk ever since, and I went in a few streams, but no one seemed to be really talking about it. And not that I want to be like talking about it for like that's all I'm here for, but I just want it to be, yeah, like a place where where I can talk about it or whatever. Whatever it is you got. Yeah, Jacob, I don't know if you know, the guy's name is JakePeter. He was a popular streamer here. He did mostly Nintendo stuff. So, and actually, I think I got a notification that somebody else was streaming something for JakePeter as well. And take a look at that. This is not really, I mean, I'm planning tentatively to play, but I didn't really come on here to play. I came on here because of that, and I want to hang. Let me see. Some kind of notification. Notification came on my phone, but now I'm not seeing, I don't know who it is. Oh, it's Terry. Okay. So Terry's another streamer, and he's doing looks like a dedicated stream. Why is it coming up on my phone but not on my PC? But yeah, Jared, he was young. He was well, according to his profile, he was 22. I didn't know he was that young to begin with, but yeah, it's you know, when I found out, I saw Icky with a V, Vicky, and so another person had first posted it, and I private messaged Vicky to be like, am I understanding this right? Like, I just honestly couldn't believe it. And that's just the shock of knowing that we've lost somebody that's in, you know, it's spiritually close to all of us. That comes to the YouTube gaming community, at least as it relates to this group of streamers that all know and support each other, and we got viewers that hang out in between our streams and hop back and forth, and you know, it's a pretty close-knit community, even people that don't necessarily know each other that well. It's all kind of a small town. It's like a small town where, you know, if you don't know everybody, then you got a friend. Everyone's at least a friend of a friend, you know? So, do I know how it happened? Yeah, I have very sparse details, but from what I understand, he has had heart problems since he was younger. And sometime, I don't know how long ago, but some time ago, he did actually have a heart transplant. So for someone 22 to have had a heart transplant some time ago, you know, that says there's something serious happened. And then at some point in the last week, or I don't know exactly when, but he had been hospitalized for at least the last few days over some sort of a complication, and he passed away this morning. But I don't really know much more than that. But yeah, it's very sad though. I mean, he was a very nice guy, and that's sort of what everyone who knows him, especially seems like the people that know him better, the more people knew of him, the more that basically just said he was just a very nice, like nice in the sense of he's the type of guy that was always trying to help people or would, you know, do anything for a friend, or, you know, always looking for ways to try and make things better. So. It is very unfortunate. Well, I'm gonna see if I can. I was gonna check about what's going on. Get notification of this other streamer, but for some reason it's like, there he is. Let's see. So this is just sort of like a hangout thing. I'm gonna go in.
Hey, Dark Litten. Look at the camera, or look at your screen, Haven Bunny. This is for you. Remember us of JakePeter. Okay, I'm gonna try.
Is he gonna sing?
Love you, man.
I don't know how productive this is streaming a stream, but I just wanted to check in and take a look at this. Hey, Nick.
Hey, Caleb, how you doing, man?
Just wanted... Probably streaming someone else's stream is not the best move, but... Right now, I'm basically just processing this myself, and,
in case you guys don't know...
So, it's like... And I'm just... Whoever wants to be in my stream with me can do it. I was planning to jump in the game, but it was acting up.
It was always interactive for the entire chat, and everybody loved it. Even I partook in it when I was there, when I wasn't lurking. Yeah, YouTube gaming family, guys. Look at those duckies. In case you guys don't know what the duckies represent, the duckies represent sponsors. His sponsors, always duckies.
Leave a little comment.
When a sponsor popped in, he always had duckies going.
#YTG family, much love. No, that's a friend of his. Apparently, I just saw that he launched a special stream just to
share some stories. I would love to see some stories, because I don't know all the stories. Obviously, I would love to see some myself. Thank you, Sabrina. Much love. He was an extraordinary gentleman.
Everyone in the chat's like, "Oh, gaming man."
How you doing, man? This is rough.
And I apologize if the I'm just streaming. I'm just processing what's happened today with JakePeter.
About the
basically
computer,
why I'm here. And it's and then I saw Terry was streaming, so I thought I'd check out his stream. This is sort of more of a hangout stream than anything else. You're over there too, Mike? All right. Yeah. Oh, hey, Victor.
From my heart to
yours,
I was like,
yeah, I've been in like a funk ever since I found out. I think I found out right sort of when it broke out.
Took me a few minutes to type that.
Like became common knowledge.
Oh, no.
And I just been in a funky mood ever since.
Well, BTB, thank you guys for
So I kind of feel like I need to be with the community right now. I don't know how weird it is that I'm here and I got someone else's stream open right now.
It's hard. Huh. How you doing, Young? He before I even started streaming, not only JakePeter, but Dark Jake 13. He's out there lurking still.
Yeah, I wonder where
assume.
Dark Jake's at.
They both were.
Because
huge
I know
helps to
this
me
got hit
before I
him pretty
started
hard. I
streaming.
think they were,
as well as BTB gamers.
I think they were a lot closer.
You
Yeah.
guys, they
Well, I
helped
only
me-
saw
they
Cow.
helped
I
me
only
with
saw his.
set up, getting stuff. Just
He put a tweet out a little while ago. There,
Just I never thought.
he's in Terry's stream. All right.
I just never thought. Yeah. You're still here. I'm glad. BTB
Yeah, I'd
leaving.
imagine it'd be hitting him hard. They seem like peas and carrots. Hello,
Who's
William.
leaving? Did I miss him? Super chat turned on? I have no idea. I didn't look. I don't think. I didn't even think of it.
You're retired college students. You're gonna hit the
I
hay.
didn't honestly think of
Rest in peace, JakePeter. All right,
it.
Jacob.
If it is, I'm sorry.
Thanks for hanging out for a bit. You have a good night. Sorry, this is not my regular stream.
To be honest with you, I didn't really care about anything else.
I may not even end up playing.
I finally mustered up the
Just
courage
sort of
to do
hanging
this,
out to
and
hang out. William, we lost a streamer
pop
today.
my
One of
big
our
mug
YouTube
right here on the
gaming
camera, and here I am.
streamer, family guys, named JakePeter.
He was a
Passed
really
away.
good friend of mine,
He's
yeah,
about
and he
22
was-
years old. He passed away this morning of he had
He was
heart
a really-
problems.
He was a good friend. Don't get me
And
wrong.
he was
just
well
a nice
liked.
person.
He was very popular
It's just-
and well
it's
liked
not right.
in the community. He had a lot of friends here, and even like me, I knew him. I'd rated him. He'd rated
not
me a few
right.
times, but
shouldn't-
I know I didn't know him quite as well
It's
as
just not right.
as some of the other people.
It's fine, Helena. You don't have to.
Yeah.
see my shirt?
Yeah.
but it's on me.
There's gonna
You want me to
any
take it off.
any.
That was a joke.
Oh my
I was trying to
goodness.
make a joke.
Hey, Darchake, his video card for his computer that crashed this year.
is the
Victor, I
shirt.
didn't know
This
that.
is the best shirt
I knew
could
they
have
were
wore.
friends. I knew they were more friends than the
I
typical
was actually gonna say that in the beginning of the stream, but
than just
I kind of forgot.
a couple people who happen to
This is the best
stream on the
shirt I
same
can think of
platform. I knew it was more than just that.
Peter,
Dark
Please
J
don't
gave
take
me his
it off.
video card
Oh,
for his computer.
thanks.
Oh my goodness.
thanks so much, Dallas. That was really wrong.
Yeah, I don't even want to deal with trolls tonight. Sounds like he's getting some people screwing around in there too.
Anywho, but it's a Yoshi. I wore this a couple times on stream.
So
It's,
yeah, William,
it says something
that's
in
thank you,
Japanese. I used
thank
to know
you.
what it said, but I don't remember.
So it's one of those things that,
It's just a Mario and a Yoshi.
like I said, I was
smile.
not particularly close to him, but just by virtue of being
And
part of the
bottom it
community,
says Nintendo,
where
yada, yada,
I've
yada.
he's supported my channel in the
Japanese
past. I mean,
stuff right
it's
there.
not like he's just someone that I heard of. We've had contacts, and my experience with him was that he was just a very
Amen,
nice
Amen.
guy.
Amen.
And that's gonna affect anybody,
I heard that, Dutch. heard that.
when you lose someone in a community like that.
In Alaska, wasn't it?
It's
Or was
gonna
it
have
everywhere?
ripple effect. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't think we're gonna have a lot of patience for. Not that I have a problem with trolls in my channel that much usually,
That's true.
but
I did hear that.
you remember when his video card crapped on him? You offered him
Oh,
one
sure,
of
yeah, I've worn this
yours,
a couple times on stream.
and
just-
JakePeter had a better one.
I looked at what shirt to wear, and I was like, you know
So,
what?
and that's
This
what
is the best, closest shirt. Closest shirt I could.
Chris
think
Plays
of
Games had that video up,
to remember JakePeter by.
and what he was saying in his stream is he basically
Unfortunately,
just
I don't have a
said,
Mario hat.
it sounds like
Because if I
anytime
did, I'd be
anyone
wearing
has
it right now for
a
him,
story
but I
about
don't.
JakePeter as a
Unfortunately,
real
I
life
don't.
person, he's helping somebody. So tag team, me and Nick.
Does he have levels? Yeah, he has levels. He has Mario levels.
But yeah, I didn't even really believe it at first. All right.
Just
Someone was in there trying to talk politics. Anyway, I'm gonna cut out of the this stream. If anyone here, I'm gonna link this stream, and just in case anyone wants to hang out in there, because I'm gonna close it now. But that's Terry, his stream. If anyone wants to, I don't know, dual stream, who's not already in there. Let me see. Jake is not. Dark Jake's talking. Oh, I guess they did collab. They did collaboratives. That's right. Battle the
Battle of
Jakes.
Oh my god, I think I remember that.
I remember that.
Oh my god. And I can't remember crap, and I remember that.
Your spare was a 6470.
I know, I'm not either. Dark JakePeter.
I don't know the numbers that well for
okay,
the.
Cow Dizzle, just
I had a
it's a loss for the
7870.
entire YouTube gaming community. It's not my loss. It's a loss for everybody. It's just bull. It's just bull. It's just I don't. What's going on, Narwhal? How you doing, man? Yeah, Dark Jake Peter. Can't talk. Dark JakePeter raids. I remember that. On your birthday, Luis? That's weird.
This is really bizarre being in streaming and hanging out on this dude's stream, but I don't know. It feels right.
Yeah, a lot of
so
people are
I'm
here.
doing it.
Just bull. Just 22
You'll
years
be back
old.
and forth.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm still shocked.
All right, Cal. Yeah.
I guess the shock factor hasn't worn off yet.
Nope.
I do remember that. You guys' first collab. That was so fun.
The guy in the stream, he's a streamer named Terry. Just another streamer here in the YouTube community who was friends with JakePeter. And I saw right about the same time I started my stream, I got a notification that he had just started a stream with the sole purpose of remembering JakePeter.
He never streamed Pokemon.
So that's who this is. He's just another member of our community that's here for same reason I'm here right now.
Well, I'm not no doctor, guys, so I'm not a doctor, guys. All I know is he's gone and he shouldn't be gone. You okay? He shouldn't be.
I'm gonna grab I think I left my cup of water in the other room. I'm gonna come back in one sec.
You don't have to, Brony. You don't have to. I'm not forcing anyone to. Thank you, Negan. Just he's playing Zelda. He's playing Pokemon in a better place. Narwhal. Come on, man.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I know I've said it 20 times, but I'm speechless. Just here staring at the chat, and honestly, I don't know what to say. Don't know if we should keep talking or end it. I'll leave it up to you guys. Speechless. I mean, we can do another numbers game if you want, but I'm
yeah.
The heart thing, oh my god, I could try that, but
what an absolute
don't say that, Haven. Don't say that. I don't care if it's true or not.
He wasn't Dark Jake. Dark Jake is
say that.
He's actually in this chat right now.
Because Jake was always in a good mood, no matter what.
It was JakePeter. But that's funny though, William, because when I first met them I got confused because they raided me. And it was like a Jake and Jake raid. I think they'd been doing a co-stream or something. No. And that's sort of when I first got introduced to the two of them.
Read what Victor said, please.
Sort of as a unit.
Guys, be respectful.
And it wasn't until a little bit later that I
Come on, guys.
that I knew one from the other. Because me and Dark Jake kind of we've become friends over the past year.
You'll ever have met.
Dark JakePeter, or yeah, I forget what it was, but it was them. They would like co-raid, and I think that's the first time I remember meeting them. So they were definitely kind
Not
of
much.
like
How
a
you doing,
team.
Dopo? Yeah, we could do that. We can have a moment of silence. That sounds fair. All right, take care, Noel. Have a good night, guy. Have a good night, man. We'll do that in a second. Giovanni, read the description. How about that? We'll say that. Let's go ahead and read the description. Yeah, you guys want to do a moment of silence?
I think we'll do the moment of silence.
If you guys don't know what happened, just read the description, okay, guys? I put it at the end. Just more times I say it, the harder it is to, I guess, to believe it. I don't know. Hey, Natick, how you doing, man? Hey, JC, how you doing? But yeah, if you guys want to have a moment of silence, I'll sit here, I'll bow my head. I'll bow my head. You guys can, whatever you guys want to do, it's up to you. I'm not going to look at chat though, so I'm not going to see what you guys are saying. I mean, that's the least I can do for him. It's the least I can do for JakePeter. I wish I could do so much more, but it's not fair. Yeah, if you guys want to join me, whoever wants to, moment of silence. Much love, would appreciate it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna. Think I'm going to
What's going on, Corey? Yeah, I did. Don't be afraid.
turn this off for now. I'm actually gonna. I actually feel like getting into my game. Just to. I mean, that's why I thought of Skyrim. You know, jumping into Skyrim because it's a place that's over the years and that franchise in general. It's been a nice place to. It's like a nice world to hop into to lick your wounds a little bit. Hey, Big Mike. Good evening to you, sir. Let me see. We'll see if we can get this going this time without it being, without it trashing the rest of my computer. It's nice to be distracted. Yeah, well, and when I actually logged in, I realized I'm in the middle of a dungeon. But every week, at some point in the middle, between streams, I log into Skyrim and do my little chores and stuff. And I was like, well, I was going to do that tonight anyway, so, you know, given the circumstances and kind of wanting to be hanging a little bit, I decided I'd just hit the stream button and hang out, be with everybody. It's nice to be distracted. Yeah, definitely kilometers. Cowdizzle didn't know him well, but definitely said, yeah, like I said, it's just something that, if anything, it reminds us, you know, of our own, you know, that loss in our own lives or a look at our own mortality. I mean, anytime, that's what I learned, you know, when I was younger, when dealing with it, when there was a death in our school and I was a peer counselor, was that it affected everybody. You know, just, alright, hold on, let's get into this game. it affected everybody. So, hey, Blue Buttons Productions, welcome. Best way is to not think about it and put your mind on other things at the moment. Well, it can be. Sometimes, you know, it can go either way. I mean, some people need to be distracted. And for anyone, if it's someone in your own life, it's sort of, you gotta do, sometimes you gotta think about other things, and sometimes you gotta think about that thing that you lost. And it's sort of a back and forth type of thing. Your regards to your friend. Hope you get through this on the better side. Yeah, thanks, Big Mike. This was actually a streamer named JakePeter. He's a pretty popular and well-liked streamer in the YouTube gaming community. And he was young. And like I said, I wasn't a really close friend of his. I had contact with him. He'd rated me a few times and supported my channel. He was a much bigger channel than mine, and he had supported me with a few raids over, you know, the past year or so. Just generally a good guy. So I'm sad, not because, you know, claiming to be that we were best friends or you know, anything like that, but just the fact that he was part of this community, and you know, he's touched. Well, it's the way it is in this community. People touch each other's lives, you know. So I'm not sure mourning on stream is the way to go. Well, like I said, when I did this, it was more just a thing where sometimes people just want to be able to hang out with other people that are upset about it, you know? And that's one thing about being in a community like this is it's not like you can go talk to
Look! Talons of justice!
I have this weird notifier now. I'll find out in a second who actually subscribed to me.
Look! Talons of justice!
Blue Buttons Productions. I gotta sort out what the hell's up with that. I'm using a new notifier system. Thank you. Thank you, Blue Buttons Productions, for the subscription. But yeah, you know, when something like this happens in a community like this, where it's live streaming, people hang out live together, they kind of get a sense that they know each other a little bit, and you don't necessarily have people in your real life that are going to relate to the fact that, oh, I was upset that someone on YouTube passed away. People who are like, oh, well, who was that guy? You know, they don't know. People may not even really understand what it is to kind of be in that, you know, have these kind of friendships where, oh, he was a streamer, you don't know him personally, but he's still there, you know? Let me look over missing chat. Kind of makes me wonder if I should do something to let other people know. If something happens to you, I don't have any real life friends in my online circles. I assume, if something happened to me, I assume my wife would make it some sort of a notification, or that Fooderware would. So I haven't discussed it, like what would happen if something happened to me, like how would everyone find out, but I'm assuming it would come out. It's not your call, don't worry, we just pop in here and say, anyone seen Nixie in the last 2 years? Yeah, I know if I went, like at this point, Nick, if I had a full stream where you didn't show up, I'd be a little bit like, hey, what happened to Nick? And I don't know, I have a feeling people would, if you were gone, people would notice pretty quick, dude. Indeed, it's somewhat comforting to think that people will at least be looking for me. Yeah, well, sorry to ask, but haven't been on in a while. What's your level? Oh, I think I'm 25. Let me see. Yep, 25, just about to hit 26. I don't even remember, what am I doing in here? Oh, I'm doing the Thieves Quest. Okay. Looking for Carlia, and we're going to confront, what's his name? Mercer Frey. So, yeah, Nick is pretty much like, I almost was like, am I paying Nick? Is he on the payroll and I don't realize it or something? But Nick's here every time. It's like he's my the official person who always is in my streams. But a lot of people that show up every time. But think Nick would earn the award for most present in my streams over past, I don't know, at least 6 months. Usually don't have anything going on Thursday nights, or where would I want to be anywhere else? Yeah, there you go. Wait a minute. Is this the way I want to go? No, that's the entrance. Okay. So, and I thought Skyrim would be good for... I like Skyrim for a hangout thing. I almost don't want to do questing. I was thinking I could just go into, like, caves and just kill random stuff. But as long as I'm in here, I'll go ahead and... Whoa, shit! I'll go ahead and keep plugging away in this dungeon here. I think Lawyer took over Nick's loyalty from Kang. Nick, were you in Kang streams until I took you away? Trap. Big Mike guy. Got it. It's dark over here. Okay, you know what I realized too? I kept complaining that my game was really dark. And I just realized that I turn my brightness way down when I'm working, because I work with Microsoft Word documents all day. And I kept thinking, oh, my screen, it's so dark, and I kept turning up my OBS to counter for it. And then I realized, I was looking at a stream the other day, and I realized it was way too bright. So now that I'm thinking about it, little technical things. I decreased the amount of time I've been spending YouTube gaming. You can do 1 night a week. Oh, so you only do... Yeah, I try to pop in sometimes when I see people on and I have a moment, like Dark Jake and a handful of others. And also... Let me see. Get in here. Yeah, I got a lot of crap on this. Game capture, that's what I'm looking for. But, and even the one that I spent the most time in for the last several months is Chris Plays Games. And the reason I like Chris Plays Games is because he talks a lot. Like, he just talks about random stuff, like not necessarily games, and he'll talk politics or about the world or about whatever. And I kind of like I kind of like his style. You gonna faint? I'm gonna faint. He ain't played Skyrim. I'm gonna be in there in a sec. Okay, let me turn this. I'm gonna turn this gamma down on my OBS just a bit, just a tad, because I realized it was almost like washed out. I had it so bright. All right, now I can see better, and you guys probably can't see quite as well, but last stream I turned up the gamma on the OBS capture a little bit, and I think I overdid it just a tad. You need to visit a lot more streamers now. Soul Gem, nice. Bolts, maybe eventually. Yeah, Kilometers, I've seen you in quite a few streams, like other people's streams. Unless you just happened to be in another stream right when I looked at another stream. Like sometime in the last week or so. And you seem known. Take the bolts, Jazz is here. Dwarven oil. Just gonna sneak my ass all the way through this dungeon. Just, it's like a chill infiltration. And look at all these soul gems. I'm definitely, when I do my in-between, my other in-between stream, or my offline, when I do all my crafting and stuff between stuff, I'm gonna have a lot more soul gems so I can work on my enchanting. Most likely the first option. All right, sneaking like a boss. That's right. Although I don't know, can you these little robot spiders, you can't really sneak up behind them and slit their throats. That's kind of one of the fun parts about being sneaky. I like the whole sneaking up behind them. Well, that's pricey. Gold, lockpicks, and a scroll. that's worth 5,000 per pound. It was 0.1 pounds for 500. Yeah, I need to kill the Ebony Warrior. I've been putting that off for a while now. Yeah, I'm coming towards the end of the Thieves Guild quest. Let me see, can I sneak up on this dude? Just chillax, buddy. Son of a bitch. Alright. Got that hit in. There you go. Oh no, it's hurting. It's hurting me bad. Get off. Wait, where's Inigo? I just realized. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Where the hell is Inigo? Did we leave Inigo outside? No clue what's going on, but I'll go along with it. You know what I want to take a look at is Zephyr, a dwarven bow, increased fire rate. Huh. Right now I just want to look at potions. I'm gonna take the itty bitty ones first. I've been saying I need to get my combat skill up a little bit. Shit! Now I got 2 of them. All right, this is getting it's getting cray-cray. Now I just want to get the hell out of here. Go, dude. This is going. No. I gained a level. No, you gotta be. Really? Get out. So much for stealth. Yeah, seriously. The whole place just came to life. I don't even know what happened here. Maybe I just shouldn't have hit any of them. I'm just running all the way outside. Leveling up will heal you instantly. Well, I'm wondering if it's one of those places where I can't bring Inigo in with me because it's a special location for a quest. But that's the main thing that I wanted to run all the way out here for. Inigo. I guess he can't come in with me. Let me see. Well, let me level up. We're gonna level up health. That's the order of the day, is not dying so fast. I think light armor. Yes, I can upgrade light armor a little bit. I need to increase my combat survivability. Level heal up is genius. Yes, okay, now Inigo. I'm thinking Inigo just can't come in here. That. Alright. Well, screw these guys. Okay, I'm back in. I have my... Oh, shit. Where's my... There it is. I have the bow that I got from the, what's his name? The guy from Morrowind? From, Moon and Stars? The quest pack. It was up by modders when you finished it. If you help out the Nerevarine, I know I'm saying his name wrong. He gives you this nifty bow that makes you invisible when you sneak. And yeah, things were pretty quiet until I tried to bitch attack that one robot, and all of a sudden the whole place is just crawling with him. A floating bow doesn't seem suspicious. Man, where the hell... Why did they suddenly all appear like that? Alright. Well, I'm definitely staying... I'm staying stealthed. The tangerine, I'm fairly sure. He fulfilled the prophecy of the tangerine. Coming around. Oh my goodness. Nope, there is no way I'm fighting all those guys. Even if Inigo was here, I couldn't do it. Oh man, what is going on here? Alright, I feel like I need to quick save because this is feeling... Maybe it's something called rendering? I'm not sure anymore. No, this is what this bow does. The effect on this bow is called the Bow of Shadows. It's a favorite bow of Nocturnal. It grants invisibility when sneaking and 10% bonus speed. So that's the intended effect. I think in theory people aren't seeing the bow. I think that's how. Maybe if I put it away it'll look better. Nope, it's still visible. If I just go far away over here, will the fire not get me? It's a game glitch. For a sec, the bow will fall, enter a different zone, and come back. Oh, okay. I hear the clockwork sound up ahead. Am I doing myself any favors by taking all these shortcuts? Oh my goodness. Look at those guys. They're just waiting for me. Those enemies won't back down from a fight. They're balls of steel. I don't think they have those, Nick. All I know is I was creeping through and nothing was happening. And then all of a sudden, there was like, they were everywhere. Get open. Let me see, am I visible now? Yes, I am. There we go. Let's, that's how we like it. Ball. You don't want to think about balls of dwarven. Maybe that's a euphemism. When you kill some of these orb guys, they got soul gems in them. It's family jewels. Dwarf, they're family jewels, you know. All right. But you shall think, and you shall think, and it shall be. Burn oil. Don't need a cooking pot. Gold. All right. Up. Well, I think my strategy of just staying hidden seems to be working out well. Oh, is this something I can open? I'm just gonna open it because I can. Oh. When was the last time I snacked on bone meal? I think I did in the middle of last stream. But I forgot to do it at the end. Okay. Do you think I need some bone meal? I can't remember. Does it taste good? It sounds delicious. But it's one of those things. Oh. Luckily I've got like 200 lockpicks. I'm being bad at lock picking right now. Bone meal is nutritious for the skin. Well, now I'm sold on this idea. This Big Mike brought it up. Nick brought it up. Big Mike confirmed it. I'm wearing this stupid helmet right now. This makes me look much too grim. But even though I look grim, I'll be smiling on the inside once I have some of this bone meal. Let me see where it is. Bone meal. Look at that. It's a full bowl of bone meal. It's satiating. It's satisfying. Oh no! Oh no! It tasted bad, guys. I gotta write that down so next time I can remember. Bone meal is good for ball battling. That's what the guy. I'm trying to remember. There was old kids in the hall sketch where there was some business guy at a meeting, They're at like a lunch convention meeting, and he's sitting at a table, and there's salt, and he picks up the salt and he throws some in his eye. And another guy at the table's like, "What are you doing? Never throw salt in your eye." He's like, he's holding his eye. And then it like flashes forward 2 months later, and he's at another meeting, and he's sitting there, and he looks on the table and he sees salt, and he's trying to remember what the guy told him.
Look! Challenge of justice!
Mickelson 99, and he's like, "Thank you for the subscription."
Challenge of justice!
And he's like, "What did that guy say?" And it was like the flashback. It's like, always, never put salt in your eye. Never put salt in your eye. Always, always put salt in your eye. And he throws the salt in his eye again. Anyways. Is he wearing a black coat? I almost thought about trying to look up that sketch and then play it on here. Probably get copyright claim on me. But did he give you candy? I don't know what was going on up there. Oh, this is... Alright. I wasn't hiding this whole time. I bravely...
has been here. I hope we aren't too late.
I fought my way all the way here. Those bandits back... was no candy. He had tons of bottles of snake oil. Wait, who are we talking about now? Snake oil. Those bandits back there...
Brynjolf and I found them like that. Mercer's doing. We have to catch up to him before it's too late.
I'm ready.
We should
Let's
tread
go.
Carefully.
I think I do.
If he's left behind a few surprises for us.
We'll tread carefully. I think I do have a fire. I think I kept my Dawnbreakers. Should I have fire handy? Let me see. Yeah, I've been using Chill Rend because it does slightly more damage and it has paralysis chance, but it's not that much better than Dawnbreaker. So, which does fire damage. So if for some reason I need fire, let me know. Snake oil is great for the skin. It also helps with minor aches and pains. Snake oil is good for whatever ails you. I don't trust snake oil. What's not to trust about it? It's slithery, so it must be good. Oh wait, we were gonna be careful, weren't we? Alright. Oh wait, now I'm visible again. Oh! See what they did there? Mercer foes invisible and fire cloaks him. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, you know what? I'll go ahead and, I'm gonna make Dawnbreaker my default melee weapon. It has the word snake in it. Soul gems? I'm making a killing on these soul gems. The only part is hard is this all one spider? Yeah, I think it is. It's sometimes hard to see where one spider ends and the next one begins.
Lawhawk! Challenge of justice!
Sleek Harp has become a Lawhawk. Caw! And look at that shocked bird's expression.
Lawhawk! Challenge of justice!
Alright, I still haven't, obviously I haven't done any troubleshooting with my notifier because it's still shooting off extra noises. Hello, Nunya business. None ya business. Sent to spiders. It's all the same damn spider, isn't it?
Mercer leaves here with the eyes. We'll never see him again.
Oh, don't you worry about that. I'm sure you guys will take him down real fine while I sit in the background and shoot him with arrows.
What's that?
What is it?
It's Mercer. Look, down there.
What's he doing?
I'm on it, lass.
Oh, there he is. He's way off in the distance. What's he doing down there?
Damn it, there's no way through.
Is he just walking around?
He's toying with us.
Oh, he's
He
killing
wants us
stuff.
to follow.
Aye, lass, and we'll be ready for him. Let's keep moving.
What part of the spider is this? I think it just squirted at me. The law, you have to kill him. He makes Bryn and Carl fight themselves. What? I have to kill him? What? Alright. Well, it's been a while since I did this quest, so I don't remember I don't remember how it unfolds. Right? I'll do what I have to do. I'm a little upset that I wasn't able to bring Inigo in here with me. Because Inigo makes everything better. Hopefully I'll find something good to make with these egg things. Good luck. It's a trap. Blue Button Productions, I don't doubt it. My Dragonborn senses are tingling. It's like Spidey senses, except bigger. Oh, this is where we were.
Look at the size of this place. Have you ever seen anything like it in your life, lass?
Can't say that I have. Imagine
Oh, I like the,
within these walls.
I like where all this glowing stuff is. It's part of the Charis eggs or whatever, those creatures. It is Monday, Avery. I know a way you can get 2 followers without glitching the game. Really? Hey, Rilo. Going to bed. You were going to be bedmates with Jake at VidCon. You met him last year. He was the only person you sponsored behind King, besides Kang before last year's VidCon. We talked a lot, but not enough. Yeah, Rilo. Hello, Avery, and hello, welcome, Rilo. Yeah, I was, Avery, you probably don't know, but the reason I'm streaming is because... What does this do? Am I gonna have to do some puzzling here? I'm not in the mood to solve puzzles. The reason I'm streaming right now is because we found out we lost a member of our streaming community today, and it really kind of bummed me out, and I really kind of felt like hanging out, being with the gaming community tonight a little bit, because I was just feeling in a funk. So I thought I'd play some Skyrim and hang out, and if anyone wanted to, his name was JakePeter. He was a pretty popular. Oh, this guy is like, I didn't even realize there was one of these assholes running around right here.
Why not tell these guys I defeat you?
All right. You need to pull levers on both sides of the hall. But was it a timed thing where it's like you have to pull one, then run rapidly to the other side? I'm having a brief like flashback of this place. So yeah, Avery, I just found out I don't know, about 2.5 hours ago. So, and I was actually just coming to my computer. I was going to I forgot where I was in this game, and I was gonna log in. Every week between episodes, I run back to Whiterun, and I do, you know, whatever crafting materials I have. I make a bunch of little belts or something to raise my skill up and sell it off, and do inventory management and all sorts of the boring crap that I don't want to be troubled with during my stream. And when I came on, I was seeing people talking about this on Twitter, and I was bummed out. Let me see. Palmer's like, hey baby, I'm going to my house, follow me. It was timed, okay.
It's like a maze.
Wait, he was not an old man.
How did the
Oh yeah,
dwarves
no, he
find
was
their
like
way out?
22. Well, I guess I could have shot one of those guys. No, he was like 22. He was really young. Well, I know this has got, there's this one and the one across, and I remember being stuck in here before. But I think before I try and do anything that's good, like solve-y, I think I want to take these assholes out. Because there's a couple of them floating around down there. One standing right there. Oh, did I miss him? Way. I'm doing horribly right now. Come here. Oh. There we go. There we go. Okay, I don't know what. You're forgetful, Mike. Yeah, well, it's been It's been a couple years for me since I played through this. Alright, that'll take it out. That'll do it. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's... Oh, it's one of those assholes. I can one-shot those pricks when they're not right in my face. I was specifically trying to increase my, skills in hand-to-hand combat. Because I don't have much survivability, so I want those skills to go up. Anyone else out there? Alright, I'm gonna run. Probably should have thought of this ahead of time. Nolan Wolf. You know what they say, fifth arrow always hits, yep. That's what they always say, isn't it? Not always, though. It's been 1 week since you did this quest, because you did it in 75. That's right, you got, like, the super... Wait, what am I... Okay. Run. Running. Running. I don't know if this is saving time, but I'm running this way. I'm just pushing levers. Now they're both going. And I'm gonna just run through. I'm not even gonna look around because I'm afraid I'm gonna get closed out. This is the quest where you're with these guys to confront Mercer Frey. What's it called? The place. Can I tell here? The Erktan Grand Cavern. It's the it's a lot of consonants. Erktan. Oh, it stays open. Okay. Alright, so now I can afford to do a little looty loot. Arrows. Oh, those suck. And I know when you actually try and sell them, they're actually not worth anything. The ears I'll take, though. They might be delicious later. They're kind of like chicken wings, if I recall. Nolan Wolf. I had a blood dragon chasing me down Skyrim on PS3. Started chasing me at level 21. He killed it at level 32. Wait a minute. Like, it chased you continuously for 11 levels? Or you just kept running into it? Oh, excuse me. Leather. Oh, I guess I should be stealthy again. You just know there's going to be another one of these guys. Like, as soon as I'm not careful, it's just going to be, one of them's going to be standing in a tent. Like, hi. You hate this place? Can I buy a vowel? I'm sorry, Nick. It's already... Falmar's ears are food? I hear it. Isn't that like dragon... Or what is it? Dragon's ears? Elephant ears. It's like buttery, cinnamon. Don't they have it at fairs? Falmar ears? It's a Skyrim delicacy. I could be remembering wrong, though. We may need to do an experiment later and see if Falmar ears are in fact as delicious as I remember. You know, because they're blind, so their ears are extra good. The Dark Brotherhood has tried to kill you, and you're the fudging leader. Oh. Ungrateful. Did I just... Oh, it doesn't matter. They don't weigh anything. Soul Gem 4. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Do you remember the Vroomburs on Narshadar and Svotor? No, I don't remember that, Nick. But I do remember calling that place Narshadar. I don't know why. I think me and my wife, that was one of the games that we would play together sometimes. And for some reason I found it amusing to call it Narshadar. I knew that was wrong. No! Boy, every time I leave my building, Avery Satos says no. Yeah! Dot, dot, dot! Bear trap.
Looks like we can take the low road or the high road across this chamber. Your choice.
Just no. You talk about this place? Or is it something am I saying something that's disturbing to you? We'll take the high road. I think. Ever tried dragging a bear trap? I don't believe I ever have tried that. I never thought to try it. Glowing mushrooms. Falmer ears. Chitin plate. Is that... Can you make armor out of their crap? Bleeding crown. Skeever tails. No, the Nope. Every time I said verbershurs, made me want to say Ermagerd Verkeberg. You feel confused, Nolan? I don't always know what the hell's going on either, to be honest. Wait, how does this... Oh, they just meant I can go that way or that way? Alright, well how about I just start killing these guys? That's one way to do it. Without getting my hands dirty. Things in here are a little tough for my tastes.
Who's there? Finally! Let's end this!
Get out of my way, dude.
Just
There
as
we
I was
go.
getting warmed up.
Are you not a fan of vertebrates? You can't make armor from coral shit unless you find shell bugs. Hello, Gabriel Gianni. Welcome. Alright, here's another. This dude. He's just begging for an arrow. He's an archer. There you go. I gave him... I've donated arrows to him. Now you won't run out. I don't remember what they even are, who they are, or what. I haven't been into Star Wars since it went free to play, which is stupid because the reason I haven't been into it is because I always try to do it free to play, and then I get frustrated. But then I don't want to pay for it because I can play it for free, so then I end up just not playing it. I think the highest level, I think I got a character up to... I was playing a Sith warrior, like tank dude, and I got him up to probably level 30s, high 30s. Elven arrows, yeah, that's good stuff. I forget, does it shield? No. You played it and didn't like it? I put a lot of time into it. I thought it was cool. But there's something about the actual... It seemed to me that the gameplay, the actual moving around the world and questing, in a lot of areas it felt very samey. What? It felt I felt very much like I was doing the same thing over and over again in places that felt very much like the same places. They're one of the heroics in Nar Shaddaa. Had to gather a bunch of components from them and then fight a champion. No! You got in all classes to at least 50. Yeah, I like the, Wait a minute. I'm visible. Alright. I like the way that the class stories worked, and it was cool to be able to go different... I guess it wasn't all repetitive, depending on where you were.
So this is what we heard. The entire tower collapsed.
The only reason to do that would be to block
I'll
pursuit.
take this guy.
It must be
Hey,
Mercer.
don't push me.
We'll have to find another way around.
Mercer was able to knock this thing down.
Wait, I hear something. Enough games. Let's end this.
Man.
That's what happens when you cross the guild.
Oh, there's another one down there. Ah. It coming. Yep, that's how we're gonna play right now. It's just a bunch of Falmer running around going, did I hear something? That's a spell Mercer's casting so he can get the eyes of the Falmer. Oh, okay. Sith Juggernaut. Yeah, that's what I was playing. Because I found that at least when I was playing it before, it was much more survivable than, I forget what the dual wielding variant was called. But it seemed like you got a lot more survivability for the trade-off compared to the loss of DPS you get from playing a tanky character. Double crossing, eh? Wait a sec, where's Inigo? Inigo, I think because this is a... let's go. I think because this was a special place, they didn't want Inigo in here. Inigo, because I ran back outside. The first time I almost got my ass handed to me, I ran right back outside to see if I could track down Inigo. And he was standing right outside the door. And responsive, he wasn't stuck on anything. But he couldn't follow me. Like when I came inside, he just couldn't follow me in. It's because Carl and Bryn took his place. Okay. Yeah, that's when it happened before. Was when I found, well, what's her name? When I found Carlia. So I guess we're going up here right now. This reminds me. What arrows am I using right now? Elven arrows. 16 damage. The glass arrows are better, but they only have 9 of them. 20! Okay, I definitely have better arrows, but not enough to make regular use of them. There was a sound outside that said, "No cats allowed." I didn't catch that, but that would explain a lot, Nick. None of your business. Have you ever played Stats, bitch? I got to level 23 as a mage when I got to go suck it. Is that what you're saying? You kept dying and said fuck it. That sounds like a, it's like a limerick. There once was a gamer from Flatchbridge who kept running into the go suck it. I don't know. I'm not good at limericks. Let me see. We're gonna drag it. Oh, I can drag it around. Well, that's handy. But, well, I don't have much of an interest in using them. But I didn't know you could move them like that, though. That is... I guess there's circumstances where it'd be good. Yeah, they'd have to take an arrow to the knee. Sir, you have some weird games. I think Nunya has engaged some poetic license to say naughty words in a creative way. Which I think is admirable, but compared to someone who just comes in and says, penis, poop, you know, which is, I guess, is another way to do it, but. Pass a bitch, go suck it, fuck it. Okay. Well, they have a ton of them in an area, you can set up traps to the enemy. But do they do enough, that's the thing, do they do enough damage? That it's worth doing? That would be my thing. I would be thinking, like, is it even worth bothering with it? Alright, where am I going right now? Going here? Okay, it looks like I am going that way, in fact. Okay. I was thinking this was another door, but it's not. It's just a little room. Any traps here? Just slows them down. Alright. They're just annoying. Yeah, I know they're annoying. What? It's just an empty chest, huh? Oh, I guess... What's his name was already here, huh? Mercer. Yep, he was already here. That's why these are all empty already. I forgot we're following him around. There's a lot of detect life scrolls, though. What level am I? I'm 25. No, I just turned 26. I turned as I was getting my ass handed to me. I must have gotten a skill up in my leather armor because I was running away getting my ass handed to me and I gained a level as things were hitting me as I was fleeing the dungeon. Yep. I don't know, if I were to go back and look at all my old streams, I imagine there have been a few levels that I gained that way. I thought I was being sneaky, and then I woke up the whole damn dungeon. Alright. That's a big place. You don't like Mercer. Yeah,
Short
even...
bones. Look at that monstrosity.
It's a dwarven centurion. Very tough and very deadly.
We can take the beast on or sneak around. It's your call, lad. We're right behind you.
Well, I think we should at least start killing these guys. But yeah, Mercer's kind of an a-hole. Even before he becomes... Even before he goes rogue on you. Oh crap, this just woke up the whole damn place. Oh, sorry, buddy. Okay, it's going badly. It is going badly. That's what happens. That's what happens when I try to fight stuff head on. I should really take advantage of the stealth. I'm gonna end up using all my damn potions. Let me see. Do I have any magic that I can do? Yeah, here's... Well, should I bother? Yeah, this is such a standard fight for me to be... Get out of my way. This is how we're doing it. That's how we roll. Is he chasing me still? In there. Alright, there we go. Turn it invisible. Use your wood sword. Alright. This is what it's gonna have to come down to. Is me being a sneaky bitch. Buddy?
For your blood.
Use the spell, then beat the crap out of him. Well, the thing is that I prefer... That's a pretty powerful scroll, and I would prefer not to have to use it in what is essentially just a room full of trash mobs. Oh no, did they wake the big guy up?
What it takes.
Did Carlia take it out? Did Carlia... As I was running away, she wiped out the whole flippin' room, didn't she? You hate lag. Is my stream lagging? Well, I'm looking over right now and it says my stream health is good. But I was having trouble with it lagging when I first started. I actually went so far as to reboot my whole computer. Carlia killed him for me. Alright, well I guess that's I guess that's okay. It's sort of like having Inigo with me. Let's skip all that. Dear God, those are some good followers. No, I agree. When you get your ass handed to you and you run away and then you come back in the room later, because my first thought was, oh my God, I hope we didn't wake up that giant robot, because then it's gonna be like a real. I probably need to bust out that emergency scroll anyways. But this is what happened while I was running away. Thanks, Carlia. Oh, it's your data got unlimited. It seems to be limited. Are you getting what's that called? I want to say yoked, but that's not it. It's when they throttling. So when you get throttled, some services say that they have unlimited data, and then, but really after 4 gigabytes, they cut down your speed by 60% or whatever they do. Oh, what's going on back here? I feel like gotta explore every nook and cranny right now, and maybe I'll find another place to make potions. I'm not sure if I have the ingredients to make health potions, but I've been through quite a few of them this evening. Activate. Who knows? Is this one of those things where I'm gonna have to run all over the damn place? Detect light scrolls are for the Mercer fight. Oh, right, because if he's invisible, it's a good point. You can skip him and use fire for better sight on him. Remember to have your daily dose of bone meal or dwarven oil. Well, I had the bone meal earlier, Nolan, but we were discussing earlier. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna. I was just gonna eat, but I was gonna eat Falmer ears, which I've been collecting. But at the same time, if something is gonna see me, I don't want to be spotted. And if I just got a point and sneak, take some of these. If I just got a point and sneak, that means something around here. Is this a creature? I don't think it is, but oh, gross. All right, I feel a little sick for doing that. Oh shit!
I bring death from this house! Darkness consume you!
Wow, this thing's kind of tough. And I was just walking through all these things like nothing was happening. I like that when I've got companions, I can kill the whole damn thing before it even knows where I am. So that's kind of cool.
That's why I'm the best.
Well, I didn't say use them, just that's what they're there for. Oh, okay. At least I've got options, you know? Brother tried Mercer at level 10, and he chicked out so hard you had to kill Mercer. Did he try, though? Did he die a few times? I mean, it's okay if you die a few times, you know? Alright, now can I just shoot this thing from a distance? And is there anything in here to loot? Now that I'm... No delicious... nothing delicious to put in my bags? You get good... Yeah, that's right. They were like worth 500 each, huh? That is a good point. Wait. Okay. Yeah. I was like, mushrooms can be a little heavier than other herbs, but I'll take them. It just seems like these Falmer went to all this trouble to have a little patch of mushrooms. It'd be rude if I didn't take them, since they're, you know, they're not gonna eat them now. Who do you like to sacrifice? Like which follower? I don't remember that dynamic. There's a lot I don't remember about this quest, though. This quest line. The only thing I really knew for sure when I started playing it again was I knew Mercer Frey was like a backstabbing asshole. And that I knew we were gonna run into Carlia, and that Carlia was actually gonna be the good guy. Hello, Peckamaniac from Russia. Alright, guess I'll go up here now. Pay the dude from Riften, he sucks. So wait, when do you have... Oh shit! Scared the crap out of me. When, is it part of this quest I'm gonna have to sacrifice somebody? As long as it's not Inigo. Or Lydia. Lydia's special to me. She's special in her mediocrity. I've had a lot of good times with Lydia. Lydia kept me alive when I was weak, really weak. A Dremora Lord quest. I may have never done that. And to be in the barb. Pay the dude. Is it some guy you can hire as like a mercenary? Yeah, I find some trash NPC to bring along with me. Do I want to conjure flame atronach? No, I think I'm gonna let that go. Is that, like, a lot of the Daedra quests, if they're hidden, aren't they? Or not hidden, but they're not like main quests. They're like stuff you can just kind of find. I guess it's random. But they're sort of like one-offs, aren't they? Like, they're not parts of larger quest lines, typically. I like the one where there's like a... There's a tower out in the middle of nowhere, and I forget, someone... Did they send you to get their son to come home? And it was like this it was a Dramor, or it was a Daedra of partying or something, and everyone there was just like drunk and having a good time. I don't remember it exactly, but I remember thinking it was amusing. It was quite amusing. Just have to go out and find him. Oh shit! Alright guys, I'm gonna come back over here now. I think they're on to us. I guess I can't just kill these guys with impunity. We're gonna kill your damn spiders too. See how you like that. That's what you get for being hostile. Where do our spiders keep dying? Well, you take better care of them. Mixed up like 3 quests there, okay. Alright. We just retreat back slightly further, and he's gonna be like, where do those people come from? No. I know those arrows came from somewhere hereabouts. Nope. Giant spiders! I suspect you mean Sam, which is awesome. Yeah, Chris. And welcome, Chris Vasquez, by the way. But yeah, that's sort of why I'm streaming tonight. I found the news out a couple hours ago, and I wanted to hang out with community a little bit. All right, we're gonna backstab the shit out of this guy. Or front stab him. Shit. Oh yeah, nice.
Darkness.
So, but yeah, I was in a kind of a funk. I think everyone who knew him is, you know, he was very popular. He's very widely known and well liked. Crikey! He started playing, he got the quest for the book, but I said demon be gone and didn't get the quest again. One thing I didn't realize, I didn't find out until recently, like since I've been playing this playthrough, is that when you do the Dark Brotherhood, after you kill the lady at the orphanage, when they come to recruit you, when you're in that room where you have to choose which of the 3 people to kill in that shack, like the Dark Brotherhood abducts you, that instead of killing one of those people, you can kill the lady from the Dark Brotherhood, and then it initiates a quest to eliminate the Dark Brotherhood, which I never even knew that was a thing you could do. It kind of made me wish, it makes me want to go into another playthrough and do that, because it's nothing I've experienced before. That's a big farm. You can kill Astrid. Yeah, exactly, Big Mike. Totally. And Avery. I did not know that that was an option. And I can't remember if someone in here mentioned that. I know I've also recently seen videos where they talk, it's like videos about, or 10 things you may not know about Skyrim or whatever. And I know I saw it in one of those too. Killing the Brotherhood of Sacrilege. Well, I think it would depend on who you're playing. What kind of character? Because I've had characters in the past that would definitely be like opposed to the Dark Brotherhood. Just because I was like, Astrid, you jerk, I was in the middle of a quest and didn't need to be all the way over here. Yeah, you just go to bed.
This is where we
You
saw
could-
Mercer. We must be getting close.
Alright, well, I better save. There we go, a little quick save. It's a cheap quest, you rather just do the quest line. Yeah, I don't even... So is that all it is literally to find them and kill them all? Or is it a quest line, like a progression of events to wipe them out? I mean, if it's literally just find the hideout, go in and kill
This
everybody.
place reeks of Falmer.
This must be their hive. We'll have to keep silent. Avoid
Cicero,
calling
people
their
just get
attention.
annoyed with because of his voice and shit. Yeah. The whole Dark Brotherhood's they're kind of messed up. That lightning kill. You work with your enemy soldier people, but it's one quest. Okay. So it's just not that involved. Yeah, definitely the quest line when you play Dark Brotherhood is one of the more interesting quest lines in the game, for sure. It's got a tradition of that. In fact, that's one of the things I would like to do eventually is go back and play. There's a ton of content that I've never played in Oblivion, including the Dark Brotherhood. I think Dark Brotherhood and Thieves Guild in Oblivion, I only ever started playing. And I never got very far into them. Because that was... Well, I have a hard time sometimes playing bad guys in games. I'm just, like, not into it. I'm usually playing guys as like, oh, it's like a paladin type character. So it always makes me feel weird if I'm gonna be like, yeah, I've been playing this paladin, but now, get out of my way. Get me through.
Mercer's here. I can feel it.
But now I'm gonna be a thief and a murderer for a little while. Use your maxed out Bend Will Shout to ride a dragon. Hurry! What? Get out of my way. Right now I'm playing my character like he's a collector of intriguing items. Yeah, you can totally play the game, just totally go off script. That's what's kind of neat. I've seen some people do entire series about that, where they'll use like a start another life mod, and they're never planning to got a ways to go. They're never planning to do the main quests at all, or even necessarily do any of the major quests. They're just kind of like, they have certain things that they want to accomplish for themselves in the game, and they do it. It's hot out here. It is the Brad, the Pritchard, the Sizzle, Cow Dizzle. Welcome back, guys. I actually did get into my game here. Because I was kind of feeling like playing Skyrim. Skyrim is like comfort food for me. It's one of those games. I actually picked up, they have Darkest Dungeon on sale. Not a super sale, but it was like $12.99 or something on Steam. Which is the turn-based kind of really, it's really neat kind of game, but it's very dark and kind of depressing. And that's what I've been playing the last couple of days when I've had game time. Oh. Oh. Dankest. The only important thing to accomplish is gathering as much red Nirnroot as possible. Wait, yeah, is red Nirnroot a thing? Darkest Dungeon is very hard. Well, that's the thing too, is yeah, they say everyone, all the reviews...
Armor don't deserve the pain these implements must have inflicted.
Yeah.
The dwarves
All the
were
reviews
cruel
before,
ones.
when I was looking into it, were people saying like, it's a cool game, it's got a lot of character, and it's very, it's like, can be addicting, but it's also very cruel, which, and some people were comparing it to XCOM being kind of the same way, but I feel like XCOM, unless you're playing on a really hard difficulty, XCOM is fair to an extent. I mean, you can't have bad luck, but Red Nirnroot is in Blackreach. Gee, you should check out the Crypt of the Necrodancer. Is that in the game, or is that a not expansion, a mod? I played some Skyrim in my day. Did you take an arrow to the knee, Brad? Yeah, you mentioned you like Skyrim. Wait, what is all? Okay, I'm scared to step on these things. Crypt of the Nego Dancer is a rhythm-based rogue. Oh yeah, I've seen. The only time I've really seen that is I think Lucy was streaming it for like she was in a little phase where she was streaming it, and I watched her play it for a bit.
There's a farmer in this chamber. We can sneak through or take them down. I don't care, as long as we get to Mercer.
I'm starting to think this whole sneaking
Whatever you
business
want to
might be
do,
my bag.
We're with you.
Can I get around the outside here and just sneak through? Lucy plays it. Does she still play it? I haven't actually seen Lucy stream. I catch her streaming like maybe once every 2 months. Because the times she streams, I don't keep the hours that I used to keep like a year ago. Okay. This does not seem, I feel like I'm not going the right way. Man, these guys are like just creepy crawly. Am I gonna get stuck on something? Alright. She doesn't seem to be streaming much lately. You think she's working? Okay. I thought maybe it was. Oh, hey guys, hey guys. Let's not get carried away. We're being stealthy, alright? I'm just checking to make sure I'm not just being followed by Falmer. Ah, immediate break. There. Oh, close. Like that. Nope, the other way. Like that. There we go. Stick to the wall as close as you can and stay in the shadows. Because sometimes I can be a sneaky bastard. I should just be a sneaky bastard. I don't even want to go after those things. Of course, you don't gain any skill points aside from occasional
Must be beneath a lake.
stealth. You get your, what's it called? Sneak skill up. Alright. I feel like things are gonna get really nasty once we run into him. Like, I maybe have bitten off more than I can chew, given the fact that I don't have much to heal myself with. Well, I know, I'm feeling the itch. I'm feeling the itch to backstab, though. Alright. Can I get a backstab out? Excuse me.
I can't wait to get my hands around that bastard's neck.
Now I feel like I'm... This little fucker's staring out a cell at me. Are you talking about real life? Oh, okay, that got him all away. I want to quietly just take some of these guys out.
We'll be swift.
Real life. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I imagine you got some, you gotta contend with some creepy weirdos sometimes, man.
Guide my hand.
Hello, October Star, and welcome to you. Welcome to my Skyrim Just Hanging Out to Hang Out stream. Everyone was very confused to see me streaming tonight because for the over 6 months now, I've kept a pretty consistent every Thursday, but only Thursday schedule. But I've also expressed, I had the very last of my Let's Plays, my Let's Play series of Deus Ex Human Revolution. It released today. And I've been mentioning this, but I think I'm going to take a break from Let's Plays because I feel like I put a lot of time and work into them, and they're just not like that much of a hit. Which, like Chris says, game's always saying you gotta, if you want to put quality content, you gotta think of something special. I don't think I'm doing anything special with those. So I decided to, unless I think of some other, like, special game to play or some other way of presenting it, I might stop doing Let's Plays for a while. Which means, there's a good chance I might, instead of the time that I would be used to record Let's Plays, I'll end up streaming instead. The Let's Plays I recorded about 90 minutes a week, so it's not like I put a ton of time in those. Oh. Hello, Hunty. Yep, doing the Dark Brotherhood quest. A solid 5 minutes of staring. That's creepy. Yeah, you're better than most YouTubers you've seen. Thanks, Big Mike. Yeah, well, most of the people who are subscribed to me are subscribed for my streams. They're into my streams. Oh, I'm gonna take a look at that later. Oh, wariness, eh. But I've gotten this mode where I was like, oh, I'm finishing up my Let's Play series. I gotta think of the next one to do. And now my attitude is more like, no, I don't need to just do it just because I have a schedule for it. When most of my views are... excuse me. When most people are watching me for my live streams. You're gonna start streaming hopefully soon.
Lawhawk! Talons of justice!
Ecotronics has become a law hog. Look at that startled face. Welcome and thank you for the subscription. Thank you for the support as seen by the JakePeter in the title. And sorry that it happened, but let's focus towards a happy future.
Talons of justice!
Ecotronics, definitely. I mean, I don't usually stream on Mondays, but I wanted to stream just because I was in a funk about it, and I kind of wanted to be around other people in the community. So that's why I'm in here. That's why I came on tonight. And people, you know, we'll get through it, you know. I mean, it's part of life that it happens. It's just sort of hard to wrap your head around it, you know. And I mean, I've never been able to deal with death and like to really process it well, but it takes. So when it happens, you know, there's a.
I bring death from the shadows.
Crap. Always spend a little bit of time kind of just trying to wrap my head around the fact that you know this person's not here anymore. All right, things are getting a little nuts here. You're gonna do old school games. All right, cool. Oh, sorry, Hunty.
Come on, show me you've got what it takes.
Yeah, I have a little bit of a problem because, damn, these guys are... Oh, shit! Eh.
What happened across the hill?
I'm hurting. Alright. I'm hurting here, guys. Let me get my my self-heal out. I barely ever use it, but... Well, that was a subtle fall. Because YouTube gaming isn't saturated with Nintendo streamers. So, well... I know Nintendo streamers... Nintendo's popular. Nintendo draws an audience, but really, you gotta be a person that attracts an audience in order for the game you're playing to attract an audience. So you could have 100 people streaming Mario Maker, And some of them are going to draw a huge audience, and some of them aren't. So it's, but I know, when I look at people streaming, I look at stuff off the beaten path a little bit. But it still boils down to what if I'm looking for games anyways, most of the time I'm just going to see a streamer. Almost don't care what they're playing. I'm just there for them. But what armor am I wearing? I'm wearing the Nightingale armor right now. YouTube Gaming. Oh, Mike's here. Mike's back. Jake was the same age as your oldest son. It always hurts when such a young person passes. Yeah, Mike, totally. That's what I just realized today, or I realized too, is you start looking at like how young that is, and I'll be turning 44 this year, and to think that, I mean, just the thought of like, if I only had half the time that I've had so far, and I still feel like I've got a lot of time, you know, like I'm nowhere near the end, and there's no sense of like, you know, you just don't, it kind of shocks you out of that feeling of there's time in the world for everything, and you know, when you're young, and realizing that, yeah, here's a guy that essentially lived half of the life that I've had so far, which to me doesn't seem like that long at all. Let's see. Big Mike, you might start tubing, like to big river down them river rapids. I forget where they're. Am I even paying attention? I think some of these guys have chests in their rooms, don't they? You stand up. So I have my lantern on my hip. I guess none of these guys have chests in their huts. Alright. The only reason I'm hesitant is I got one ugly ass mug. I understand the whole thing of not wanting to show your face. I know, I don't necessarily consider myself ugly, but I also don't think if I had a cam that would be, I don't know. I don't feel like it would be a selling point. Might be more of a distraction. Some have chests in their tents. Probably some. I know I snuck by a few of them. Some of them probably do have them. Alright. But what I'd really like to do is like at least be able to sneak up on one of these assholes and give him a good throat slit. Ugly mug. Yeah, Mike, you're God's gift to women. It's true. Yeah, there we go. I was looking for a more dramatic kill cam. Oh, look at this guy. See, here's the advantage of going for the stab kill, is the guy standing nearby apparently doesn't see Jack. Or, I guess hear Jack in the case of these guys. Alright, this is how stealth is supposed to be done. Mike EL is so beautiful. Well, Mike is one of those guys where I could see like people being like, oh, because there are streamers that they, yeah, definitely have a presence that attracts people that are just like, oh, this person's cool, you know. People hang out because they get crushes and they're like, oh, this guy's cute or whatever. So I don't want to say it too much because I know Mike could get in trouble with his lady if the word got out that people were haunting Mike because they think he's cute and stuff. Started singing Simply Irresistible in my head when you said that. He's also gracious enough to let his daughter and her wife choose cars and Cards Against Humanity. There we go. I'm not that full of myself. just running with a comment that Narcos made. There's some ugly streamers such as myself. I don't know, Brad, I wouldn't put you in the ugly category. Master Lock? Brad, you've got a lot of charisma, man. But you have a very intentional, like, I don't give a crap attitude. Sort of, that's so you don't project yourself like somebody that's like, oh, I'm the shit. But you could, if you wanted to pull off I'm the shit, you probably could. Damn it. Brad has beautiful locks of hair. She already knows it's one of the reasons she said if we can't both go to VidCon, neither of us do. Right, I remember you mentioning something about that, Mike. Yeah, I think you mentioned about in reference to VidCon. What? Where the hell was... I know I had a spot right around here. Okay, there we go. Kept missing it. Robes of Alteration. Ah, it's not bad. 1 for 1,500. I'll never wear it. Ebony Greatsword. I'll never use it. And it's heavy. Gold. Restore health. Yes, please. Even though it's a itty bitty potion. Xbox, PS3 all day long, mates. Give me X-Bone and you will break it. It's unfortunate. Then I won't give you one. Hunty is very pragmatic. And he's like, well, since you put it that way, no X-Bone. No X-Bone for you. Here. Law. Picking a lock. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Got it!
He's close. I'm certain of it. We must prepare
You're gonna lurk, your head hurts. I'm sorry, Hunty.
This is it. We do this for Gallus.
You feel free to lurk. I'm actually not gonna be on much longer.
He's here, and he hasn't seen us yet. Brynjolf, watch the door.
Aye, lass. Nothing's getting by me.
Wait a
Climb
minute.
down that ledge. See if you can...
Carlisle, when will you learn you can't get the drop on me?
Whoa. Okay, now I'm having nasty flashback.
Brought you before me, I could feel a sudden shift in the wind. And at that moment, I knew it would end with one of us at the end of a blade.
Give me the key, Mercer.
What's Carlisle been filling your head with? Tales of thieves with honor? Oaths ripe with falsehoods and broken promises? Nocturnal doesn't care about you, the key, or anything having to do with the guild.
I have a feeling I may not be up to this task. Nocturnal guides me? No, I'm not quite part of the cult. It's not about Nocturnal, this is personal. I go for that, sure.
Revenge, is it? Have
You've been a prick ever since I met you.
Time with us? When will you open your eyes and realize how little my actions differ from yours? Both of us lie, cheat, and steal to further our own end.
But yeah, you're a prick about it. I still have honor? I wouldn't go that far, but...
Clear, you'll never see the skeleton key as I do, as an instrument of limitless wealth. Instead,
Hunty
you've
wants
chosen
blood.
to fall over your own foolish code.
We shall have it, Hunty.
Then the die is cast, and once again my blade will taste nightingale blood.
Once again. What a
Carlisle,
prick.
I'll deal-
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do a separate save. Because
I rid myself of your
I got a bad feeling about this.
In the meantime, perhaps you and Brynjolf should get better acquainted.
What's happening? I can't stop myself.
Damn you!
There he is.
Fight! It's taken control of you.
I'm sorry.
him?
I can't.
Where are they at? There he is. Alright. This is not great. Mercer's voice actor sounds like a recorded his line while carrying heavy furniture. Ah!
I've killed legions like you.
Can I possibly conduct this fight like this where I just keep running away from him? I'd be happy if I could. This is the biggest bitch fight I've ever been in. Does he re-heal if you keep just picking at him too slowly? Is he just gonna heal? Yep, this is how we win. Bitch fighting all the way. Nope. Oh shit! It's like a horror movie with this guy. Uh-oh. Oh shit! Oh no. Where is he? Here, have some of this. Oh, there, I see him running across. Actually, I'm kind of getting through him. Alright, get him. Shit! This is probably the most anticlimactic fight in the history of Skyrim. This is not very Dragonborn-y at all. It's very gaming lawyery, though. It's how I do business. This is why I don't play competitive shooters. Because real people will never let you get away with this kind of crap.
Is that the best you can do?
Down with you. Alright, Hunty, I got him. Let me see what else he got. Dwarven Sword of Devouring? I'll sort through all this later. Oh, there's the Eyes of the Falmer. Lots of gems. He's got a lot of good crap in here. Imperial Bow of Dismay. Now it's kind of crap. Take all those. Potions of Health, Stamina. The Skeleton Key. Oh my gosh. I missed. Without a bitch suit. That's right. That's right, Mike. I was making reference back to the bitch line of products and activities. Shot looked pretty solid. I like how you didn't aim. Should I get a common tunic? Here we go.
Skeleton key in the eye, and let's get out of here.
No luck there.
Do I do something here?
Moving.
We have to find another way out of here before the place fills with water.
Oh no. Okay, hold on. Time for another save. I think you could go out one of these pipes up here. If I'm remembering right. You have to wait for the water to get up high enough. And then you can swim out one of these. Oh shit. You can swim out one of these pipes. I don't remember which one. First rule of Bitch Fight Club is we don't bitch about Bitch Fight Club. Well, the way I am, I would bitch about it if I got hurt. Let me see. I think I gotta. Don't I have to wait for? This is the point at which it would have been a good idea for me to have potion of water breathing. Okay, get up. Here. Oh. Alright, this is making me a bit uncomfortable, to be honest. Here. 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 Oh, here we go. Alright. Come on, guys. Let's hoof it. Is it gonna fill up here too? Shit, yeah, looks like it is. Hey, it's Inigo! Alright.
Sorry,
Carlia.
I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
Oh, well, if you got important things to do. My goodness. Carlia?
I can't believe it's over. 25 years in exile, and just like that, it's done. All that remains is to ensure the safe return of the skeleton key.
Sounds like it will be a simple task.
I'm afraid it's not that simple.
Oh.
When the skeleton key was stolen from the Twilight Sepulchre, our access to the inner sanctum was removed. The only way to bring it back will be through the Pilgrim's Path.
It's always something like that. I take it you never used the Pilgrim's Path.
It wasn't created for the Nightingales. It was created to test those who wish to serve Nocturnal in other ways. As a consequence, I have no knowledge of what you'll be facing.
Whenever I say anything, I just look at my wife, and if she's not looking at me like I'm an idiot, I just assume whatever I said makes sense. I can relate to that a little bit. Then we best get started.
Brynjolf is needed back at the Thieves Guild to keep order while you're away. And I can't bear to face Nocturnal after my failure to protect the key.
Didn't you
I'm
already
afraid
face
you'll have to
Nocturnal?
face the end of your journey alone.
Don't worry, I'll return the key.
Take this with you. I'm not certain if it will help within the walls of the Sepulchre, but I certainly don't need it as much as you. I've had this bow almost my entire life, and it's never let me down. I hope it brings you the same luck.
Why won't you come with me?
I've been a Nightingale for a very long time. I sold my allegiance to Nocturnal in exchange for many profitable years of thieving. Falling in love with Gallus was wrong. It was a distraction that allowed the Sepulchre to be desecrated, and it likely cost him his life. Until the key is returned, I will never set foot inside that place again.
The only way to return it is through the Hall of Discarded Legos, barefoot. But yeah, it's very that's the part that's very like video gamey, where it's like you have the big boss fight, and then it's like, oh no, the real challenge is still ahead. Now you have to go through. It's like the Tomb Raider, Indiana Jones dungeon to return the thing. Okay, we're gonna. I'm not that curious about the story of Pilgrim's Path, but in fact, I'm gonna wrap it up here. This is again, I don't stay up late anymore. This is right now is a little late for me. I just wanted to come on, at least for a little while. Come on and hang out. Let me see. Let's get my do my little save business here.
Hello, Nightingale.
Yes, fellow Nightingale. We're gonna get out of here. To the desktop. I know I missed some chat while I was messing around with what's his name? The thief asshole guy. See that I missed anything vital. I think you guys are used to that from me. When I get into a demanding part of the game, I just I miss most of the chat. Shoot him in the nuts, how it is advised me to do. I don't think I ever did, but had I seen that bit of advice. It's one of the, I have to poop to end the conversation. I missed some quality. I missed some quality here. My goodness. Is Brad spitting on Cowdizzle's corpse? All sorts of crazy crap happened. My goodness. Appreciate the stream, G-Love. Took my mind off things for a while at least. Yeah, you got it, Nick. So, well, I mean, it wasn't... There were a lot of streamers who were just doing their regular thing tonight. Like nothing had happened, you know? Which... Good for them. I mean, I know the big names like Kang and Game Dojo, they certainly would have known what's going on. I don't know if they would have addressed it in their streams. But I was looking and thinking, like, I came on to YouTube Gaming to see if I saw anyone streaming that looked like they might be, like, talking about it. And I didn't see any streams where people were, so. Or it seemed like it would be a place to bring it up. People felt like they needed to vent about it. Nearly 20 years, you start looking at you like you're an idiot. Yeah, that happens over time. It's okay, lawyer. Thanks, Hunty. You guys know me by now. You know what's up with how I play games while I'm reading chat. And you too appreciate the stream, Hunty. Thank you. I appreciate you coming here, guys. Seriously. I mean, every time I say thank you, but this was... Like, you know, I don't stream on Mondays. I've just been doing just Thursdays, and tonight was kind of a weird night. And I just wanted to be around you guys and hang out a little bit. And band together against the darkness that is sometimes assaults us in life. Jetfire. Now there's a guy, not so much exiting. There's a guy that I was worried about. I didn't even know to be worried about JakePeter, but Jetfire's had some crap going on with him. So, Jetfire, I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you're doing okay. It's been a rough, yeah. Hey, Icky. Classic Game Dojo. So, well, not that I would think Game Dojo wouldn't care, but I would just think the way that his streams are is a little bit... I don't know. I just don't know if he would feel comfortable talking about it. If he's, you know, got a stream with 200... Well, a lot of times kids, a lot of kids hanging out and stuff. It might be just too heavy for him to talk about a stream like this. Andrew Smith, join late. Who's JakePeter? JakePeter was another streamer here on YouTube Gaming. He was part of this little community. He was pretty popular. He was very well liked by everyone that knew him. He doesn't hit 200 anymore. Haven't really paid attention to his numbers. I know his subscription numbers skyrocketed. I've seen Kang hit some pretty crazy numbers sometimes. Like, I've seen Kang in thousands of viewers at a time. But not every time. I think it depends also on like what they're streaming and that sort of thing too. Everyone copes in their own way. Yeah, Hunty, totally. And some people would cope by just not wanting to deal with it at all. Like a few people in here have said, yeah, you know, get your mind off it. And that's again why, you know, I would play a game like Skyrim or something because it's comforting. I don't necessarily want to say that I was doing it to forget. But just doing it to sort of like, you know, wrapping yourself in a blanket, or it's like my Baba or something like that, where it's like, yeah, man, hanging in there, just shocked. I know, Jetfire. Honestly, did not find out till 30 minutes ago. Yeah, it was, and it also made me go in. You'll notice I went and liked a couple of your comments, because I went in to check up updates on how you're doing, because I was specifically thinking, like, there are people that I worry about, something, you know, keep an eye and make sure they're okay, and there are people that you know, like JakePeter, I had no idea that he had anything. Apparently it was known among other people in the community that he had a history of heart trouble, but I had no idea. Like, when I saw a couple of comments, it was around 7:30 my time this evening, and I saw a couple comments on Twitter, and I thought, my first thought was because they're saying, all right, you know, RIP or something, and I thought maybe it was like he'd ended a stream and gotten killed in a stream or something, like, and then I saw another comment. It said "Rest in peace," and it sounded very solemn. And I was like, "Wait, is this really what?" I mean, I really couldn't believe it actually until I sent a private message to Vicky to confirm it. And until that point, I was really looking at it like, am I just misunderstanding something going on? And then I looked at JakePeter's page, and he hadn't posted a stream in like 2 weeks almost. So, but yeah, so that takes a bit to sink in. And for me, it's not so much a matter of running away from something like that, or trying not to think about it, but just sort of let there be a environment where if people did want to talk about it or say, just even sad about it or whatever, that people have a place to do that. And that's the sort of thing I wanted tonight, even though we didn't. It's not like it was not a memorial video where we talked about JakePeter the whole night or anything, but it was definitely sort of coping with that. Is why I came on here tonight. It was a sad confirm. Yeah. Well, I get the feeling when I saw it, that's just when the comments that I saw started trickling out. So it seems like that's right when people started finding out what had happened in the general community. And yeah, so it was a sad confirmation, but well, there's no but. It was sad. So thanks for getting back to me on that. So you probably see by my response that my first response is I was angry. And that's part of it too. It's like, it's just not fair. It's just not fair. It's the sort of thing that shouldn't happen. There shouldn't. I mean, I was saying a little while ago that someone's only lived half of how long I've lived already, and I barely even consider my life not like I feel like I've come anywhere close to living enough life for myself. I mean, I figure I'm looking at I'm about halfway through myself. So when I see someone who lived half as long as I did, my first instinct is to be pissed. Like, what the hell? What the hell? Like, I just don't want to accept it. Your response was definite. What the fuck? And I was just sad. Yeah. Well, that's what, it was about an hour or two, a couple hours later that I decided to stream because I just was feeling like, I went and I told my wife, and, she was sympathetic, but I was saying in here earlier that when we're in a community like this where we know each other online, primarily, and other people in our lives don't necessarily share in that, they don't necessarily know what it's like to be part of a community like this. And even though with JakePeter, I wasn't close to him, but I knew him. He'd rated me, he'd supported my channel before, and I'd appreciate it. He always seemed like he was just a very, very sort of a positive, friendly, nice, like a guy that wanted to help out. He was just a good guy. And anytime you have a community like this, and especially when you lose somebody that's so well liked, that sort of leaves a good feeling with everyone else, and when they go, it'll hit you. It'll hit you. Now I feel like everybody needs a hug. Yeah, totally. I could give my mic a hug, but it would just be staticky. Death is the next adventure, be it for the best or the worst. We all got adventure at some point. Yeah, you know what, Mike? There was a period of my life I was hoping that somehow technology would we would find a way, like, to avoid it. Like we'd be cyborgs or whatever. But as I realized, I'm in my 40s now. It's like the technology it hasn't moved along as quickly as I had hoped. So I'm starting to think that, in fact, I'm not going to, at some point in my 50s, be sort of like the cyborg man, and just like, all right, well, I don't have to worry about that anymore. But yeah, I am not good with the idea of death. I never have been, my own or anyone else's. I'm not into it. save people on the computers. Yeah, totally, Nick. So, yeah. So, I mean, I don't want to get philosophical about what happens after or whatever. I just know that at the very least you can say, you know, we're all here, and you lose somebody in there, and you don't, you know, maybe it's selfish. You don't have them anymore. They're not there anymore. But regardless of wherever they go afterwards, be it for better or worse, we don't have them anymore, and that sucks. Hey, Dino. I told my wife about it, and she's like, it's affecting you? I don't think she's fully accepting the fact that people I talk to on the internet are real people. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing, Mike. And I think I've told my wife enough stories about stuff that's happened, you know, in here, that I think she understands that I actually do have it's not the same as, you know, the best friend that I grew up next door to type of relationship, but I do have actual relationships with the people in here that actually mean something, you know. And that's what happens in this community, is you do have that. You have people that it's very real connections. And, you know, some people spend a lot of time in here connected to this community. It's not a funeral, it's a party to Jake. Living a good life, totally. Like my girlfriend have been the same way. Internet people do not count as real people somehow. Yeah, and that's where also you get people who are trolls. That's how you get that mentality. People that can be just totally cruel or disruptive. They don't get the fact that everyone on here is a real person, you know, that should probably be afforded the same respects and you know, recognition of being people as you would meet them anywhere else, you know. And the relationships that you can form in a place like this are, you know, they are valid. They're different than, you know, other types of relationships, but they're definitely real. Even though I spend more time talking to people on YouTube gaming than I do people in real life. You know what? I'm thinking about it. That might actually, since I've been working at home, when I used to work out with people and stuff, I talked all the time. But since I've been working at home, I probably do talk. Well, that's not true because I only stream once a week. On Thursdays, I talk to you guys more than I talk to anyone else. Pink Dotted Lines. My wife has met some of her best friends on the net. And in fact, I wouldn't have met her if not for net communities. I met my wife on, was it Yahoo? I think it was Yahoo Personals. I think it got taken over by Matchmaker and something else. But it was Yahoo Personals back in 2004. So, I wouldn't have met my wife if it weren't for the internet. Most people I've met are trolls, but this chat is my place to go every Thursday. Hey, Big Mike, cool, thanks, man. Well, you know what, there are plenty of people here that, I mean, I would say everybody who's in this room right now is not a troll. Everybody who's in this room right now, and there are plenty of people, you know, in our community, and that's what I like about the way our community is most of the streamers in this sort of extended circle is sort of the YouTube gaming family, we call it. You know, despite occasionally there's little, you know, bickering, or not everyone is always the best of friends, but for the most part it's a pretty positive vibe. People get along, and people are, you know, you go into anyone's given chat and most of the people are going to be decent people that are, you know, value being there and value the other people who are there. And it's just the, you come out, it doesn't happen that much in here because I don't draw those huge crowds. So it tends to be trolls want to, I don't know, if they're not, they come into a chat and there's less than 20 people. It's like, well, it's not like performing for an audience, really. Just shocked that people were still using Yahoo in 2004. Yeah, well, here's Yahoo I started using, let's see, when I was in college, it was the first time I ever got on the internet was when I was in college, and they had computer labs that you got free access to and a free email address and all that stuff. And there was something called SBC Chat that I found, and so I did chat rooms. And then a few years later, SBC Chat with like Yahoo SBC chat. So that's how I started doing Yahoo, was before there was even Yahoo that I knew of. It was just the first chat room, the chat service that I happened to stumble upon in like 1995, transformed into Yahoo, and so yeah, why? Like several years later, I was like on Yahoo Personals, and that's how I met my wife. This chat rocks. Thanks, Big Mike. People on the internet have been far kinder to me than people I've known in my own town. And that's one thing too that's interesting about online friendships and relationships in general too, is for people who are, you know, sort of positive personalities. I'm saying people that aren't trolls, because people who are trolls can make it worse. But when you're a decent person that just wants to be friendly and wants to have sort of positive interactions with people, it's easier to do it in a setting like this than it is in real life. Because in one sense, maybe it's because it feels like there's less at stake, so there's less apprehensions for people who might be shy, and for people that, you know, like I'm the sort of person where if I go to a party and there's a crowd of people I don't know, and it's like I might, and I'm there with one person I know, I'll stick to that one person like glue. I'm not like Mr. Walk up to the crowd of people I don't know and be like, hey, what's up, guys? So, see, definitely you don't feel like you're listened to in the real world. So, yeah, I can understand that. Well, I guess the settings that I've been in, is I just tend to avoid those larger social settings. Like, that's where I think about VidCon, and, like when I've thought about going in the past, and I might still go eventually, but I feel like if I got into a large crowd of streamers, I would just kind of disappear into the background, because that's sort of what I've always done when I'm in a group like that. I tend to be more about, in real life, you know, maybe up to 5 or 6 people hanging out, and then once it gets beyond that, I have a temptation to sort of fade into the background. All right, Vicky, you have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. And speaking of which, wow, like right now you guys can't tell I'm so fucking sunburned, but in 4 hours when we're walking to the locker room, I'm gonna catch hell for it. Oh shit. I come here to talk and have a good time, and every once in a while change someone's life by talking to them just for the 4 hours, for just the 4 hours. Yeah. No, you can change people's lives. It doesn't happen all the time, but I mean, just every little thing, you know, you make friends on here, and that's where you spend your time. You're doing that instead of doing other things, and I mean, people have real effects in their own lives. I know that's one thing people were saying about JakePeter, is that he was someone that, you know, he was known to be the sort that if he knew someone needed real life help, he would try to help. All right. Do I want to do a raid tonight? I know I need to get off of here. I can't make this a super late night, so I'm gonna work towards. It's already later than it should be, to be honest. It's the reason why I talk a lot on here and try to appear nice, though you're rude as fuck. No, you don't come off as rude. Also, in a setting like this, maybe, I don't know, for some people, it's a setting where you can sort of drop your defenses a little bit, because whatever it is in real life, if you know, like I know in real life, if I'm in a situation where I'm nervous or whatever, I might seem nervous, I might stutter a little bit or whatever, and there's something about being in a setting like this where you kind of you might be less likely to act in a way that would be like on the defensive or whatever else. Oh, there's I just see myself. My own video came up on the recommended feed. This Gaming Lawyer's on right now. Great. YTG is a great place to pick up some birds, man. Baby chickens. Here for the chicks. Oh, that reminds me, I forgot to eat my bone meal before I shut my stream down. But, oh well, let's see. I'll remember next time. In fact, I'll bet if I look back, probably Nick tried to remind me at some point. Although I did have bone meal tonight. Let's raid Gaming Lawyer. Yeah, I see this guy named Gaming Lawyer's on right now. He goes to Yahoo to pick up chicks. I think I see... Wait, who's... I don't even know who Rubies is. Let me see. That might be a person I'm not familiar with. Is that the correct spelling? I did tentatively see someone who I'd go after, but I didn't have my heart set on it. I am ending Airbending Eagle. Yeah, rough day for YouTube gaming. I just came out to chill and kind of be with the community, be with the peeps here for a while, because I kind of felt a need to, and we hung out for a bit. But yeah, midnight, definitely need to cut out. Yeah, Airbending Eagle. If you're familiar with JakePeter, he's a popular streamer. Did a lot of Nintendo stuff, and he passed away this morning. Very young guy, early 20s. It's kind of set, but just sort of the news just hit here. Basically hit the YouTube community over the past few hours. Like, I found out, the first peep I saw about it was about 7:30 this evening, California time. Yeah, I guess the heart complications he'd had. Sounds like he'd had a heart transplant when he was younger. So when you're 22 and you're talking about sometime when you're younger you had a heart transplant, that's pointing to some probably congenital. I don't know what exactly the problem was, but it's some pretty complicated heart issues. We just say it like that. And now I didn't know a thing about it, but I guess he was in the hospital for some kind of complications over the last few days. I don't know exactly when. I know when I found out about this, when I was trying to figure out whether I was understanding it properly, I went to his channel and saw that he'd been pretty active regularly until, about March 26th, and then all of a sudden his channel just stopped putting out content. His Twitter stopped putting out tweets on the 28th. So I figured, wow, that doesn't... because at first I thought I was just misunderstanding some kind of a communication. But, he rest in peace knowing people cared about him. Yeah, no, I know a lot of people. Well, an Airbending Eagle... Yeah, he did Airbending Eagle. So I'm sorry you're finding out about it right now. I know from... it was pretty... It hit me hard. I knew him. I wasn't close to him by any means, but I knew him, and he was part of this sort of family we got here. It was enough to be a shock, enough to kind of stop me in my tracks for the night, and it sort of to define the rest of my evening for sure. Yeah, and I checked Chris Plays Games, who I usually try to check out when I can, and I was going to tonight. He'd already stopped, and when I looked at the end of his streams, because he found out in his stream, and he kind of talked for a few more minutes, but you could just see he got the total wind knocked out of him. And eventually just said he had to get off because he couldn't keep streaming anymore. He's the first person you started modding for. All right, so yeah, you probably know him better than I do. I mean, he's a name. I've been in his stream a few times, but I was never a regular. He raided me a couple times. Him and Dark Jake. I think Dark Jake would orchestrate when they were doing kind of their joint streams. So he's someone that I knew him and he knew me, and he seemed like a nice guy. But I know the more people knew him, sounds like the better you knew him, the more you saw that he really, what a good guy he was. But, man. So, yeah, when I found out, I immediately went on to YouTube Gaming, and I went into a room, and actually it was Nick was in there. It was I can't remember her name now. Someone who hadn't been on in a couple months. But like she didn't know who he was, and no one was really talking about it. So that's sort of why I felt like streaming, because it just felt like I need to go someplace where we could at least talk about it. You know? Definitely was, still is a great guy. Yeah, Airbending Eagle. That's what we were saying earlier. You know, people believe different things about what happens after. And it's sort of like I guess could be sort of a selfish thing for some of us. Yeah, it was Beck. That's right. That, you know, it's our loss. It's our loss that he's gone at this point. And everyone who knew him. Welcome back, Nick. I think Nick was here the whole time. Let's raid Gaming Lawyer. Nick's doing part of doing that raid Gaming Lawyer raid. Whoops. I hit that. But yeah, you just caught me while I was wrapping up airbending. I came on about, I don't know, 2.5, 3 hours ago, and just wanted to hang for a bit, give people a place to hang a little bit. And right when I started, someone else, Terry, also started a stream right after that, where his whole stream was just to remember Dark Jake, or JakePeter. That's the thing, I used to get the two of them confused, because they were both Jakes, and they would both raid me at the same time. Let me see. Alright, I've got a raid target. Before I go, thanks everyone for hanging out. It's been a weird night. It's been really good being amongst friends who were all in the same family. It's really the only place we can come to have a little coping, a little time together over something like this with other people who are in the same boat. Let's see. So we're going after a guy right now. We're gonna raid. Sir, but he's playing. What is he? I think he's playing Mario. Yeah, he's playing Super Mario Maker. Pass the link for you guys. No idea what you're gonna do now. I'm sorry, Airbending Eagle, do you want me to hang out longer? I'll hang out for a bit. If you need to absorb. I don't know if the person we're going to even knows the guy. But I can hang out for another few minutes if you wanna. I just know I don't want to stay up too late. That's all. You want to punch Guy Fieri? Hello, Lord Bose. Welcome to my end. This is like the end of my stream. For Guy Fawkes' sake. Too late? I don't know what's happening. What's too late, Hunty? It's sort of too late to jump onto my stream if you're looking for game's done. Oh, what's that? Lord Burroughs has become a law hawk. I like that new the hawk face. That thing looks crazy as hell. Thank you for the subscription, Lord Burroughs. I'm sorry I don't have more entertainment to provide you with this evening. This was just kind of a special night, just to hang out for a couple hours. I'm gonna punch that dude from the office who everyone says you look like. Dwight? I think it's Dwight. Is what you said, but I don't think you look like Dwight. Dwight's too geeky. Dwight's awesome, though. Just signed onto your computer and came on here, and then I find out. So, Airbending, you found out literally in this chat. You hate Dwight? Oh, come on. I like Dwight. Because at some point, I think you sort of look, and Dwight's actually a decent guy. I like Dwight. He's an interesting character. But new season of Fargo starting soon. Is he on there? The guy, what's his name? Rainn Wilson? He had his own show for a little bit. I don't know if it did. I think it might have bombed. I'm not positive though. All right. Well, we're gonna do the raid. We're gonna do the raid. I'm gonna get the hell out of here because I need to. It's time for me to get up and stretch anyway, and I might as well, instead of making a break out of it, I might as well get the hell out of here because I don't stay up this late all the time. So it's gonna be Lawhawk raid. No, we already had it up further in the chat, but then I talked for another 10 minutes. Lawhawk raid. I guess you could do a Panty raid too if you want, although this guy, I don't know how well this guy's gonna remember me. This might be one of those guys that he's gonna be like, who the hell? Even once I come in and say Lawhawk raid, I'll be like, who the hell just raided me? But screw it. We're gonna raid him anyways. Alright. This guy is Sir Foot. Go ahead, get in there. Give him a Lawhawk raid. And once again, thanks for hanging out. Hey, take care, everybody. Hang in there. And I'll see you guys Thursday night. Oh, Knockout. Hello, Knockout. I was just about to... I'm just closing shop, man. But thanks for coming by, Knockout. I actually officially said goodnight already, so... Good night to you, Knockout. Good night to everyone else. And we'll see you Thursday night.